He's getting besieged all the time, but not one of them is good for a fort. If I had this, at least I'd have a fort in the area. Wait, guaranteed by Portugal? Now I've seen it all. Is the PRoman victory borders going to be on tag, or will you have vassals? I won't have vassals on the victory borders. I'm just making vassals here because I can't afford the enormous amount of admin I have to pay to get all this done. And tech is a pain as well. Oh, we don't have global trade, so tech is an even bigger pain. Whew. Some luck, says Ivistel. I just finished catching up on the VODs. Sweden, our faithful allies, requesting you come to their aid in the Swedish conquest of Lund against Denmark, Hungary, and Dithmarschen. That is very useful for dismantling the last of the coalition, because that's going to pull Denmark and Hungary out of it, and it's just going to be Austria and Salzburg left. They promise us territorial gains? What would you... Oh, I said I want Hueland. Well, there's no way I can take Hueland. Well, I don't want Hueland. I got little reason to say no to this, so I will say yes to it, except for this annoying little fact that I would like to take this off of you. Hang on, I just had a borderline brilliant idea. If they say no... No, the problem is that they call in the Empire. Damn it, I want Südtirol a lot more than I want some crummy Croatian piece of picnic cloth furniture. I hate to just keep stamping on that, but I really think their flag blows. No, I will accept this. Now I can't threaten war because I'm in a war, but I imagine the Swedes have this one in a... well... one easily peasily. I mean, the Danes are bankrupt. How can they lose? Build the universities, Jake. I would love to, but universities is a couple of techs beyond me. A few techs beyond me, even. Still, I will want the absolutism growth, and then the admin efficiency, and then everything else. I could invest in crushing rebels, if I would like to build up that absolutism, like these Majorcans, some harsh treatment. Wait, am I forgetting? I thought harsh treatment gave, there we go, increases absolutism. And it's cheaper than using strength in government. No, it's just the same. Curses. That's a pretty rough deal on my end, but I would really like to get that. The Venetians want to rise up as well. Alright, I let go of my opportunity to lower autonomy. Well, I'll lower autonomy when I integrate Catalonia. That won't take very long. It'll take even less time if I have this diplomatic reputation guy. Because improved relations is just not a thing that we do. Be wary of the Russians knocking on Sweden's door. That's alright. Hey, the Russians don't want to be in a coalition against me. Maybe Sweden's not such a great ally anymore. Cavalry combat ability, though, that's always good. We're going to have to take some pretty crummy ideas before we get the beauty here. The discipline, the artillery combat ability, and the professional diplomatic core idea. Dip rep and monthly war exhaustion reduction. It's all good. Yes, we still have our Asian holdings, and they are defended. I'm not expanding those borders for a long time. I certainly could, but I just don't intend to. Let's keep with the spy network on the Otto Friends and consider our options. We could even trace truce break immediately on the Ottomans. Since we have Diplo idea, we take far less of a hit for that. But since Morocco is right there, and they are not even in coalition territory, they're a much better target to go for. I want to unrival the Rus, but why? I don't want to spend on that. I could just peace straight out with Denmark, and I probably will. The Swedes won't like it, but it'll give me an opportunity to threaten Austria for that land. And you better believe I want to threaten Austria for that land. I'm just going to sit in Treviso. They can come over and get themselves killed on me. It's protected, so I don't worry about them taking it. Is there a stretch goal for the Holy PRoman Emperor? There is absolutely not. Hey, our statesman's doing fine. Get off his back. I need him for that dip rep. Need him pretty badly for that dip rep as well. Okay, I see. We have other people coming in, stomping the Danes for fun. Hungary occupying in Greece is helping, or rather is keeping your cores from progressing. Yes, they are. It's alright, it's not a big deal. I'm about to be out of the war anyway. Or so I hope. You just had to get peasants revolting straight away, didn't you, Croatia? I can't... Well, no, I can get over there to help you. That's interesting. Well, I will crush them, and I will also crush Hungary. Might as well do something to help out here. Hungary having access to the Ottomans gives me access to the Ottomans. It was very convenient of them. Oh, would you look at that? Don't even need to do anything. I can just wipe peace right out of the war. And whilst Swedish trust is apparently going to go down, this does other nice things for me. Oh, I hope that doesn't exile you. Well, it does, but you can still crush the rebels and then come back. It's okay. I'll have few enough that we can... What are you doing, guys? Turn this car around. Alright. About that province that belongs to me, called Südtirol. No, relative strength of coalition is still there. It's just you and Salzburg, you fool. Oh, Bohemia was there, now they're not. Let's get these guys out of our hair, and as expected, the Majorcans want to rise up, and I don't want them rising up. I have some weird teleportation going on to Dalmatia, fine by me. Austria and Weird Mozart. Austria won't bow to your throne. Salzburg's called Weird Mozart Austria now, are they? Dang it, it's so close, but that strength of coalition is what's keeping it out. Purely because of these two. I guess we'll get these cored, I have little reason not to. That was a slaughter for you guys. I can't bring you back without my navy, though. I want the navy filled up first. Okay, now I don't care so much. Get them over there. Come on, you fools. Get out of this coalition against me. Ah, nice. The consort continues to pay dividends here. Give me that admin, because heavens knows I need it. Build more troops, Jake. That's an idea, and I certainly have the support for it. I'm just not sure that I want to. I guess I could make another attack stack if I brought this one up to 26. Then I'd have 26 for 16 Hello. Aragonese separatists. Well, that sounds like bad news. There will be blood. There's Castile. Castile might actually join the coalition, which would be a... Oh, Florida man's opened business as well. Yeah, okay, you guys are heading over there, that's fine. New Granada, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Do they join, or do they stay out of this coalition? Ooh. Relative strength of coalition just went through the roof. I don't understand at all. Yeah, Florida man's not to be trifled with, it seems. Okay, let's try and save you from exploding to Aragonese rebels here, because heavens knows you have a few of them. What coalition? It's just you two. Although I can't get you out of this coalition. Seems like it counts countries who could join the coalition as well as those who are already in it. So it seems, and my opportunity just slipped because now I have a whole lot of people that no longer have a truce with me. And Lithuania just joined it, so there goes my... Yeah, I had a good opportunity to grab this off of Austria and didn't take it. What a mistake to make. Although I could still attack them, it doesn't seem like a brilliant idea. Well, actually it would get a lot of folk out of my hair, including Florida Man. And I do want Sud Tirol to finish off my Italian collection. It's not so simple though, is it? Did they take up in Mill? 17, 16... Possibly, but I'm about to get another coalition wrapping its noose around me when what I really want to do is slaughter some Ottomen. I need to take Greece. That's the big thing next. Oh well, we'll see what coalition happens then. We'll be able to take it on, I'm confident. Would also be quite nice to get some actual absolutism before taking loads more land. Utrecht. No, Granada has joined. Who would have thought after taking all that land in Iberia, Granada would be slightly aggravated? I should just slaughter all you guys and then you head back home. Yeah, this is back to familiar territory. You're really just letting it pile on. That's kind of the idea, says our resident Florida man. But the Ottomans are my target here. I can't get drowned out by these paltry guests that want to attack me there. I'm building up the army. The manpower is okay. The rebels are a bit of a shame. The Milanese I can handle. I don't want the Mallorcans. They're going away though. It's only in Cremona though. I might as well just stand in Cremona and be ready for them. You can do it right, Guillermo. And this will be taken back by your fort too. I swear I've had these missionaries working forever. Why are they not Cribbins? I hope I've not been paying for you this whole time. I have. They both had religious zeal and I didn't even pay attention. That was a mistake. He's got so much autonomy around here, though it's a bad idea to convert him. I should work on somebody with far less autonomy. I was wondering what was going on with those missionaries that were taking forever. Is the OPM in Northern Africa a Moroccan subject? Saleh is indeed a Moroccan subject, which is more, it's a pirate republic, so it's causing me no shortage of grief. If I attacked you, I wouldn't bring in Tunis. That's actually a nice relief. But I'd still bring in Ottomans, and I'm still working on those cores, but I could bring in Bohemia and Brandenburg. That's a pretty good opportunity to slaughter the Ottoman. And sure, he wouldn't be the primary target. That would slash in half the amount of land I can take and make it more expensive in a variety of ways. But that's okay, right? I just need to take this off of him. That's the goal. Once I take Greece, I'm free to take over the Adriatic coast and Tunis. We started on the Adriatic coast. Perhaps, oh god, it's more Ottoman land. Okay, there's a lot of slaughtering Ottomans to be done then. But this is a good segue into him. Wait, what was stopping me from doing it? Ah, yes, these cores need to be finished. But once they are, I'll just jump right onto the Otto Friends and Moroccan fight. Which means it would probably be a good idea for me to take my navy, not the transports, and sit there so that Morocco can't get over here. Oh, but he probably could through... No, Granada would have it blocked. No, Granada's in the war. Granada would be in this war. And, well, I'd be eating up Granada as well. Change of plan. If we take this, we can peace out Granada. and block people from joining in. But get there fast, hear me? Have you folks together over here. Just get those cores done so I can attack. Impunity against Tiniz would be a great bonus as well. Miracle Gus is coming in with a completely stupid idea, saying for a real challenge, play DDR and EU4 at the same time. I mean, did you think at all before typing that? Because I'm not convinced you did. Yeah, September. There's a good chance that Tiniz will be ready for war. Make Granada a co-belligerent. It's a good idea, so I'll consider it. But they are guaranteed by Portugal, so there's they might join in. Well, Portugal would almost certainly join in, right? Also, they're in the coalition, so no to that. Let's get those cores, come on. And let's keep Tiniz out of there. But his war exhaustion's gonna go away. Oof, but it didn't go away enough. Let's just get those cores. That's one of them. Ah, damn. Nope, just a few days. And as long as Tiniz are still not keen on the war, which they shouldn't be, we'll be able to attack with Bohemia and Brandenburg on our side. And this will be our way into the Ottomans. We're probably not going to take Garb anytime soon. No, I could focus my fire entirely on Morocco. And then, with so much war score against him, I could just peel the Ottomans apart. Why, that sounds like a muckle good idea. Can't think of anything I need to do before declaring war, so let's just declare the war. No, we're good. Probably should have made that claim that Adol's spy network on the Ottomans for, but that's okay. Your job is to defend Italia. Your job is to stop them from crossing. Your job is to kill. And of course keep moving. I don't want to fight them in mountains, that's entirely on their terms, but it's better to take that fight than let them freely run around my country. Laser Kiwi's got it in control. However, I know who else has things in control. These guys have the mojo from Von Dougals to take down Malacca. But I want them to arrive just a little bit later so that they don't eat frontline stew in this battle. Okay. Hey Jake, first time catching you live, says Hadronshire, long time YouTube watcher. Well, congratulations on the ascension. It's very sad though, you arrived just as Laser Kiwi died, just like they did in RimWorld. We'll get this Hoobity on the case then. Right, I suspect that between them, Bohemia and Brandenburg are going to chew up Ottoman forces for a wee while. Let's not get too decadent with that. Oh my. That heavy should join in the fray over there. We take this, and then we'll probably just crush all of Morocco. I want to separate Peace Granada. I feel really bad about them being in this war. I'll just core up these two lands for myself rather than have to doss around with them with Catalonia. I have the admin for once. Nuremberg is giving me a trialing time by joining the coalition as well. Hope Bohemia and Brandenburg don't expect anything out of me in this war. I feel so bad for Granada. Alright, Gibraltar's down, that's their capital. Next down is Malacca, and that's game, set, and match for them. Let's help them out with some more cannon. Their one transport is now gone. 36% is good odds. Not good enough, apparently. De Bruges says that was a good one. Obviously hasn't heard the dozen other times I've cracked that same joke, but I do like it. Yeah, Granada's Grenavia is gone. Some people were asking indirectly how I managed to keep things functioning with Granada when I did the Ooh, disease outbreak. When I did the renovation of Iberia stream, and having a decent navy was very important. Kept my coastlines completely free of invasions that way, so I could focus on the important thing, which was holding this. What a fun and aggressive campaign this was, and this campaign is similarly aggressive. Alright, once we take this, it's time to cross on over. Oh my god, it's the curse of having all these Iberians around you, isn't it? God, that is nasty stuff. Alright, caught in Tunis, no problem. And it was rather expected that the Ottomans take those two provinces back. It's just a distraction. Austria like me a bit more. Maybe enough to, you know, give me that land. Okay, good. There was actual progress going on over there. The autonomy is still very high in Toulouse, which is a crying shame. Making it very hard for me to actually convert lands here on a budget, isn't it? Well, I guess that's what I took this for. Expensive, but worth it. Probably. Maybe. Damn, those Grenadans do not want to give up, do they? And that's probably going to be difficult to take out of them, but we'll try our best. Oh, Castile and Portugal are at war. Castilian reconquest of Lugo. Long ago I gave these two provinces from Castile to Portugal to try to drive a wedge between them. It doesn't always work, but this time it worked amazingly. So not only is Castile crushing Portugal on the mainland, they are assumedly crushing them in Brazil. Which is good, because if Portuguese Brazil is weak, that gives Granada and Al Jadira a chance to grow and become the one true Brazil. God, it's so sunny around here as well. Which means this land was probably unrightfully stolen from them. Brazilian as a culture. I've seen it all. If you leave Granada and arguing without protection, you're practically throwing him to the wolves, aren't you? Who said he'd be left without protection? I mean, he will be left without protection, but I like to think he'll be okay. Alright, that's down. But they're not quite out. I just need to sit on them a little bit, and that'll be that. I'm quite certain with a bit of added war exhaustion they'll be ready to go. It's very expensive taking this, especially since I don't have the global trade institution. But doing this will give me a lot less corruption, so it's a decent trade for me at least. Alright, onwards, it's time we march on Morocco. I need to generate war score against Morocco so that I can chew the Ottomans to pieces without having to separately piece through the Ottomans. A very clever strategy, I think you'll find. I think I want both of you in here. Oh! The sophisticated affluence of Croatia are giving us a chance to catch up in technological progress. They want to give us global trade in our capital area. Are you telling me I don't have global trade here? Well, dang, I don't. That's a lot of money to spend, but sure, why not? Goes to our subject, it'll all go full circle in the end. If I went down and blockaded arguing, that would probably be it. 14 ducats a month is a lot. It is, but we have a lot of money for now. Truce with Portugal is up. Fortunately, they are getting stomped into jelly by Castilians. Rain on that coalition sun. How's that war with the Ottomans going? I don't see their troops. Oh, what are they doing here? They're in a separate war against Hisan Kaifa. That's keeping them busy, that's quite nice. That's a lot of corruption. I guess inflation is on the rise, because I can just pay that down. I'll pay it down again, just to keep the dosh flowing and keep my admin spent on something before I get coring this land, which is next month, it seems. Oh god, look who's coming along. Brandenburg would rather pick on the North Africans than fight the Ottomans. Hey Jake, while releasing Croatia you used a map mode where you could see the nations that you could release in their cores. How did you do it? I didn't. I clicked on this button to see who I could release, and then it gave me a list of them. And then I clicked on Croatia to choose them, but that's nothing new. That's been there for like half a decade. Right. I have cheesed off the burghers for a very long time, and I would quite like their money. So I don't mind the burghers getting that. But what is Ancona dealing in? Also, which province is Ancona? It's you, right? Paper. All the more reason that the burghers get it. We must curb these excesses. And now that the burghers are nice and happy, I'll grant an admiralship to make them even happier. And, ooh, maybe even happier. Yes. And then it's time to ask them for a sweet, fat amount of duckies. Nice to have a backup admiral when Thaloon goes the way of the dodo. Alright, next month Granada is down and out. Meanwhile the coalition continues to grow. Lost a claim on my subject, that's fine. Lost a claim on Mallorca, that's a bit less fine, but fine. Yeah. No, I can't take Granada's money, I'm not that cruel. That said, I'm taking them land and I am leaving them somewhat to the slaughter. But believe in them, Granada will be okay. I don't mind that so much, I just got a fort that protects that province. And I shall core the both of them for myself. It's a nice area, I might as well keep it for me. What was the premise or starting point of this run? I just joined, says Silken Sword. We started out as a Burmese one-province minor with the province of PRoman. We explosively grew to take this and a subject of Langshan, and then we rapidly made our way around Africa into Europe. We landed on Proma and we expanded somewhat historically, as in following the Roman Empire's growth. Alright Sally, time to go. Ah, jeez, it's not a good day for sieges around here. But I want to 100% Morocco, and then I'll be able to take whatever I want off of the Ottomans. 12 death, not quite the same eternal city. Ucha. There we go. Goodbye, Sally. That forces their navy out to attack our navy. We will definitely win that, even if Morocco backs it up. And not that I've checked their ideas. If they have naval, which they don't, and neither do you, so we are safe. Right, Von Dougals. Since we lost Laser Kiwi, I'm not so keen on some skills here, but seems our allies are crushing Morocco quite thoroughly. But maybe not thoroughly enough. Where's the Moroccan army? It's a bit pitiful. Maybe I should take Marrakesh first. Fez is down, actually. Marrakesh is the only fort we have to care about. In that case, I shall tell Brandenburg to focus on it. He's got the siege capabilities, and we'll go over to Malaga to attack those rebels. Thanks for the boats. Oh, we didn't get none. Yeah. Buccaneer. Sure. We're going over to Malaga as expected. I want them dead because I don't want anything giving people ideas of Castilian independence in my country. Ah, good. Brandenburg bought it. They're sieging it down. I'm not really caring much about what's going on over here. I think we'll be quite alright. Especially with these Croat separatists rising up in the Ottomans. This is good times for us. Worth celebrating, dare I say. Alright, let's get some more conversions going in Catalonia. Is this some kind of joke? Can't I get back to my own lands here? There we go. I guess he broke that with the battle in the Strait. Now this coalition against me is kind of piling up. I'm still confident I can deal with it. I'm just not confident all my allies are going to join.